Hi and welcome to this tutorial on creating interactive trend lines in Excel. My name is Ian Littlejohn and I'm from excelbusinessintelligence.com. Looking forward to taking you through this tutorial. This is a really great feature that we can use where we can start to look at our data and understand how the trend has changed over time. So if we look at this, we're working with some sales data at the top over here, and you'll see that we've got an order date. This order date goes over a few years, and we've got different months of data in here. What we've also got is the amount of product that was ordered. We've got a cost of sales, a sales amount, our product name, we've got a manufacturer, brand name, product subcategory, and a product category as such. We've got different regions. So this gives a lot of data that we could actually want to work with and want to look at interactively. We may, for example, want to see what is our trend by manufacturer, or trend by brand name, or trend by product subcategory or product category. We're going to start off, we're going to actually look at the effect of our trends by different brand names and see how the different brands are performing over time. Okay, so we're going to use the Excel pivot table feature to be able to assist us with this. So we're going to go to pivot table. And you'll see it will say create a pivot table. So we're going to use the table as the input, and we're going to create a new worksheet for the pivot table to be created. So pivot tables are really great features within Excel. We're going to use a feature where we can use some grouping. So we're going to use our order date, I'm going to place that in rows. We're going to use our sales, put that in values. Just to make our numbers look a little bit better, I'm going to use the number format feature. So just number format this quickly. And we're going to use the grouping feature to be able now to look at this data. Now what I can do with the grouping feature is I could look at the data, say, just by years, or years and quarters, or years and months. So for this example, we're going to use years and quarters. Click OK. So now you see it's gone through my data. It's gone through all 3 years worth of data, and it's grouped it now by year and quarter, which is great. Now I can actually see this data if I was to create a pivot chart, and we're going to use the line chart. And you'll see now if I click OK, I've actually now got a nice line chart that shows me my data over time. Okay, so we're going to just make a couple of quick changes to this. We're going to use our legend, take that away. We're going to also just remove those buttons. Okay, and let's give this a quick heading. Okay, so we've got our sales by year and quarter in our line graph over here. Now where the real magic happens in terms of getting a bit of interactivity here is we said we wanted to see the trend line by different options. So we could use the insert slicer function, and I'm going to start off with just say using different brand names, for example. So I've got different brand names over here. I'm going to make this a little bit wider and fit them all in there. Now what you'll see over here is that as I use the slicer, it's now controlling the data that is on the pivot table over here. So we can just move that over a little bit, and you can see now that I now are able to see what is the line or the trend by each of the brand names. Now just to add a little bit of extra here, in terms of our trend line, I'm going to add one of these to my line chart. So in this case I'm going to say more options, and I'm going to use a polynomial trend line. So I'll accept that. So I've got a polynomial trend line now. Okay, and you can see now by choosing the different brand names, we're able to easily see what the trend is, and this really gives us a lot of great insights into our data. Okay, I'm just going to clear the filter on that. So let's have a look at another option. Let's say, for example, we wanted to see by our product category, and we wanted to see by region. Okay, so let's say, for example, now we want to look at different regions, and we got our different product categories. And what you'll see, which is really great about our slices, is we can use these in combination. So for example, I just wanted to see North America, that would show me my overall for North America. If I wanted to see Asia or Europe, let's say for example I wanted to see North America and audio together, you'll see now that I've got a combination of North America. If I wanted to see Asia and audio, very easy to choose. Okay, so in this tutorial we've quickly shown you how we can create an interactive trend line on our line charts and really give you a good idea of what is happening with your data over time. I hope this tutorial helps you. Please visit us at excelbusinessintelligence.com.